Hey guys, welcome to this video. This is Ro. So excited to share with you another 12 by 12 project. So what we're going to make today is this triple loaded pocket with flipbook. It is so cute, so easy to make, and really easy to mass produce. Doesn't take a lot of embellishing or decorating or anything. It's just really fun on its own. And again, it's just super easy. So I've been making the heck out of these suckers. They're just so fun. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we'll just start making it. So this one, I just used a tool closure and just wrapped it around like this. And then in the front here, we have a pocket that I just put some little cards in, a little file card, a couple little journaling cards in right there. And then on the back, we have another pocket that I just put some fun stuff in, just a little folder, and this little mirror embellished paper clip that I actually made a while ago, and just another little book to do some journaling. And then in the front here, we have our biggest pocket that holds our little book. And this is just so cute, so easy to make. We have a couple binding methods, so I'll show you both of those. This one, I just used a little bit of ribbon that I attached to each hole. And then when we open it, we just have a couple pages here. I put a pocket there. I put a little journaling card in there that says my happy place. And then we just flip it on through. I didn't do much. I mean, this doesn't take much embellishing unless you want to, but I figured I could do a little journaling here, maybe put a photo there or something like that. And then flips again. I did a tuck spot, just put a little card in there. Hello, friends. And then back here, I turned these two sheets into a pocket, so I'll show you how to do that as well. And I just put a little tag there that I put the little hearts in on the string. So let's go ahead and make it. Now, even though I called this triple loaded pocket with flipbook, I am going to show you another option where you can make it with 4 pockets and your flipbook, of course. So this one has 2 pockets, and I just loaded it up with other little fun stuff inside. We got a tag here, another little card, and then a bigger tag there, and a cute little flower that could do some journaling on the back. So I don't know if you could see it that well, but this one has 2 pockets. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then this pocket's a little shorter. So I'm going to show you how to make this one, but also I have another one that I made the pockets a little different, because this one, the pocket on top is more roomy, and then we have the bottom pocket as well. So I think I'm going to show you how to do this one, so that way if you wanted to put a tea packet or something back there, you could. But you could really go either way, so I'll share all the options with you. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Let's grab our 12 by 12 sheet and start making it. It is so fun, and I'm so excited to craft with you guys today. So let's get to it. All right, I'm going to grab my scoreboard and my 12 by 12 sheet. And so the just in case you were wondering, this one I made with the Bow Bunny, Willow, and Sage sheet, and I just used, various stickers and stuff to embellish. And the other floral ones are actually called Floral by Recollections. It's a big paper pad that just has nothing but florals in it. So just in case you were wondering what I used. All right, so let's bring out our scoreboard and let's do our first trim. We're gonna make our pocket first. So this one we're gonna cut 7.5 by 6. Let's go ahead and do that. And this one we're going to put aside. This will be to make our pages. And then let's turn it to the 6-inch side. Go ahead and cut that. We're going to use this as well, so we'll put it to the side for now. And now we have our 7.5 by 6, so let's do a little bit of scoring here. All right, so on the 7.5-inch side, we're going to score at 3 and 6 1/4. So 6 1/4. Then we're going to turn it once, and we're just going to score at 1/2 inch on each side. So that side, turn it all the way around, and we're going to do our other 1/2 inch on this side. All right, let's put this to the side for now. Let's grab that 4 by 12 strip. And what we're going to do with this one is just cut it down in 3-inch increments, and that's going to make our little pages for our flip book. So we're going to bring it over here to 3. I'm going to lose this one. It's about to fall off my desk. Okay. So there's our first page. I'm going to make another page. Our third page. And then we have this one. So I'll show you something really quick here. Now this last strip is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to turn it around so you could see it. It's going to be a little bit shorter than our other pages. So this strip we're actually going to turn into our front pocket. So just keep that in mind, and we'll do that when we get to it. So let's put these aside for now. And while we have our trimmer and everything out, we might as well just go ahead and finish all our cuts and stuff. So this page, it should be a 7.5 by 6. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to cut this. We're going to make another page for our flip book. So we're going to cut out a 3 by 4.5 sheet, but we're going to cut the 3 on the 7.5 inch side. So being really particular so that we have enough paper left to make all of the things we want to make. So let's go down to 3 on the 7.5 inch side. So we want to cut it like that. And then let's turn it and let's cut down to 4.5. Okay, and this is another page for our book, so we'll put it over there with our pages. Now let's take our last strip here, and we're going to use this to make our back pockets. So on the 4.5 inch side, we are going to cut it down to 2.5 by 5. And this will be able to make our back pocket, so we'll put that aside. And then this last strip here, we're going to put it on the longer side, which is 6 inches. We're going to cut that down to 5. Okay, we're going to put that aside. Now let's grab this one that we just cut, the 5 by 2.5. Let's go ahead and score that while we have it right here. We're going to score this at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Okay, and we can put that aside for now. Now let's go ahead and grab our pages so we can just do all our scoring at once. Now remember this little sheet that's a little shorter than the others. Let's pull that out first, and we're going to score that at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So 1/2, 1/2, and 1/2. That's our front pocket, so put that aside for now. And then these are pages. We should have 4 of them. We're going to go ahead and score these at 1/2 inch on the 4.5 inch side. So each one will be the same. And so this little 1/2 inch panel is what we're using for our binding. Okay, and we're done with all our cutting and scoring. So let's put our sheets aside. We'll put our scoreboard away and start working on our pocket. All right, so let me turn this to the back so that you can see it. Our goal here is to cut out the 4 panels on the corners. So this little panel, this one, and this one. So basically cutting out the 4 squares on the outside. So, and then we can also do our little angle cut as well. I'm just going to do a little angle cut there. And then we're going to cut out this little square here. Do our little angle cut. And we're going to go ahead and grab this square and cut this out as well. Angle cut. And then we're going to cut out our last corner here. So all 4 of the smallest little squares. And we'll do our little angle cut. Okay, so let's go ahead and assemble our pocket. So we're going to go ahead and fold this one up. We're going to fold this one down. And we'll open this up and we're going to fold our two little panels in. Then if you want to, let's go ahead and corner punch the 4 corners. All right, and now all we need to do is put glue on this side, right here on this little strip, and then we can just bring it up like that. So let's go ahead and do that. I've been mass making these little guys. They're just so cute and so easy. And you know, you have different options with them too, to make them really fun to put your fun stuff in. So I'm just going to glue them both at the same time. And then go ahead and we'll just fold that in like that. Give it a good little burnishing here. Let our glue dry. All right, so now we have our little pocket. So cute. And I'll show you the different closures that you can do as well. So now let's go ahead and grab that extra sheet, the one that we scored on the 3 side, the shorter one, 4.5 by 3. So not these 2 panels. Remember, we also scored this longer panel that's like 5 by 2.5, I think. And these ones, not these ones. We want to grab the one that was shorter than our other pages. So just to make sure, this one. Okay, this is our front pocket. So let's go ahead and cut out the corners. We'll go ahead and fold and burnish. And this pocket goes right on the front right here. Now remember, I told you that you can make this shorter, and I actually think it's more cute and easier to do like a Velcro closure or something if we make this shorter. So let's actually do that. I forgot to do that. So let's just grab our scoreboard, sorry, really quick. So I really think you can keep the pocket this size if you want to, but I find that it's easier to do closures and stuff if it's just a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna bring it down to the 2-inch mark and just trim off a little bit. Just a little bit. But again, I mean, you could do it either way. So we'll bring our pocket back over, and then we're just gonna glue this right down here, like so. Make sure you could see that. All right, so let's put our glue. I figure we're getting a lot of bang for our buck with our 12 by 12 sheet, which is my favorite thing to do, just to use every piece that we possibly can. Okay, and of course you can put, you know, your little notch first if you want to, but I kind of like it without it. I don't think I put a notch on any of my front pockets, but you're more than welcome to. And you can trim it down a little bit more if you want. All right, so we have this part done so far. Let's go ahead and make our back pockets while we have this here. So remember, we have these 2 strips. Let's take the one that we scored at 1/2 inch 3 times around. Let's go ahead and cut off our corners. Do a little burnishing. Oh, I'm so excited to be crafting with you guys, my only crafty friends. So I look forward to our time together. Crafting's definitely my stress reliever, and it's just so fun. It's like you totally get lost in the moment. Okay, so we're going to put this on the back. Now, I told you I would show you how to do it both ways. So if you wanted to, you could have just, you know, leave these out, not scored them 3 times around, and made a flat pocket back here. And of course you would do your notch, okay? And that could be 1 pocket. So that would be like this first one here, okay? Or you could do like this one, keep it flat, keep this one flat, put your notch, and you would have 2 flat pockets like that. But the one that we're doing now is the one double pocket that's like this. So this one gives us more room in the top pocket, and then we have our flatter pocket here. So that's the one we're doing right now, but just so that you know that you have all the different options. So this is kind of like our bonus pocket. Even though I called it triple loaded, it's really, I don't know, would you say quadruple loaded? I don't know. All right, so let's go ahead and make our notches. I think I'm gonna bring these two together before I glue and just center this one so that the notches will be even. Just do them both at once. There we go. Now let's take the one that we scored 3 times around. We're gonna stick that right there, kind of in the middle. We still want some room up here, but we don't want it all the way at the bottom because we're gonna put that one on top. So let's go ahead and glue this one down. We're just gonna put glue on our 3 1/2-inch panels that we folded. All right, we're gonna center that a little bit. So we want a little bit of room at the top, but we don't want it all the way down. So pretty much something like that. You could hardly see it. And then with this one, we're just gonna put a bead of glue 3 times around. All right, and we're gonna glue this one at the bottom. So we just want it to line up with the bottom of our main pocket. And look at that, we have room for fun stuff. So we can load this one up. We can put stuff in the bottom pocket, all kinds of fun stuff. All right, so we have this done. Now we can go ahead and make our little flip book. So let's do that. Let's grab our pages. We're gonna just go ahead and fold on our score line. And that really just distinguishes our binding from the rest of the booklet and just gets it trained to kind of move the way that you want it to. Super easy, really relaxing project. At least I thought so. All right, and I think these might be a cool craft fair item, definitely a cool Happy Mail item. Great as gifts and stuff, because you can make a lot of them in a little bit of time. All right, so we're gonna line up to where our 1-inch panel is facing this way so that they're all together. Now here we also have a couple more options. We can, if you want to make the back pocket, and this is totally optional, you can just keep it to where you have more pages, but if you want this back pocket right here, I will show you how to do that. So just pick a page, any page. And what we would do is glue one of them on top of the other. But the one that we're gonna glue on top of, this panel, we're gonna turn around. So that way, when we make our notch right here, we'll be able to see it and we can hide some of that white space. See, so it'll look like that. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and make my notch right there in the middle. Okay, and then we're gonna glue that right on top of there. So we're just gonna put glue all the way around, and even on inside of our 1-inch panel, we're gonna be a little bit more generous because that's gonna make our binding. So here I'm gonna fill this little 1-inch panel up with glue and then just a bead down here, which actually didn't turn out to be a bead. I always go glue crazy for some reason. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put this one directly on top of the other. Remember, we want our white space facing up so that we can cover it. And I love that this project, you can use double-sided or single-sided paper. And now we have room for our little tag or, you know, journaling card or whatever you want to stick in there, like that. All right, so now let's take our other pages and we're gonna just glue each 1-inch panel on top of the other. So let's go ahead and put glue on this one. Remember, we're gonna keep glue on that side of the score line, so we don't wanna hit that score line or go over it. And then we're gonna put this little panel right over the other little panel. Just like that. And then let's do our last one. All right. I'm gonna stick that one right on top of the other one. Make sure they're even. All right, and we have our little booklet. And so at this point, you can corner around these if you want to. So I'm just gonna do that really quick on each page. Optional, but I kind of like the look with them rounded, so for mine. All right, so we did that. So now let's talk about the couple ways that you can do your binding. You can definitely leave it like this. So let me just show you the sample. So with this one, I did not poke holes. I just put a little piece of lace there and then just glued 3 little buttons on top of there. So I didn't poke any holes in this one, or punch any holes, I should say, in this one. And it's still cute. I didn't even embellish this one yet. I just really left it the way that it is for this one, because I made so many of them, and I actually put the pocket in the front, but I like it better in the back, but you can definitely put it wherever you want to. So this is how it looks without the 2 holes punched. But if you want to do it like this one, where I punched the 2 holes, and of course you could do 3, you could do 1, you know, whichever way you want to go. So let's punch our holes in case you want to do it that way. Let me grab my crocodile or whatever this sucker is called. So I'm just going to eyeball it and just punch 2 little holes here, one on this side, and I'm going to go down and punch one on this side. And there we go. Now we can just put some ribbon in each hole, or put 1 ribbon and go around and then tie it like right here. Let me see how that will look. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just going to take the ribbon that I have nearby and see how that would look. I think if I put it in over here and then put this one on this side. Just want to show you all the different options, plus gives us more time to craft together. All right, and then if I tie this one, because I haven't done it like this yet, make them even. So make sure our strings are even, okay. And then just tie a little bow like that. I think that's kind of cute too. But it's really up to you. It's versatile in that way. You can do your binding decor however you'd like. So something like that. You have to play with it. Probably need a thinner fabric, but still cute nevertheless. And then we have our little pages and our back pocket. So that's it. Let me grab the pocket that I made for this one. Just stick it on in there. So cute, guys. So fun. Let me just load this sucker up. Get a feel. Just put some stuff there. Let's see. And then we got these pockets on the back here. Boom. Let me see. This one would go on the bottom in this case, perhaps. There we go. Maybe put that one there. So yeah, really fun. Now let's talk about some closures really quick. I did the tulle on that first one. So I just put a cute little heart there. And then I just wrapped it around like this and did a bow. A little piece of tulle. And I did it like this instead of going around that way because I had the stuff sticking out there. So that's kind of was my reasoning for doing it this way. But I thought it was cute. What the heck, right? But you can use ribbon, do something like that. Or you can punch a hole. So we can put a hole here. Let's see. I'm just going to eyeball it for the sake of this video. But see, I can do a hole here and then loop string around a ribbon or something like that. Or you can do it like this one. I just used one of these little sticky foam dot things. I'm not sure exactly what they're called, and that works pretty well too. So it just closes like that real easy. Throw an embellishment there. And that's another option. So plenty of options for closing it up. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I always have fun crafting with you guys. So cool. So definitely leave me a comment below. Like, subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I look forward to hanging with you inside of our next video. So bye for now. Happy crafting.